Good evening, people. Jack, you doing good?
Baba Booey, yeah, I'm good.
I knew he was going to start with that. I knew it. So, for those who don't know, Jack, vocalist in Final Words, you guys have got 1,300 followers on Facebook and 2,500 Spotify monthly listeners. Doing pretty well for a band who started during the pandemic.
I guess Bitterwood helped with that song that's on the top.
that's you just give it all to them. Just, it was Bitterwood. I was going to say, like, how did you guys originally form? Because you basically released the band as pandemic was happening. We were 2 months into the first lockdown. Oh no, 4 months into the first lockdown. So yeah, how did this start?
It started well because we were in Ligature before.
Yeah.
And basically things within the band, it started to go like there was like moments where it was like tits up.
Okay.
And then it sort of just fell apart, and then all the original members, apart from one, joined Final Words because it's just like, we can't not have a band. Like this sucks, man. Like, you know. So me, Sean, Chris, and Django or Dan, and yeah. And
right. Okay.
So yeah, it's all of us, and then but apart from like there was like one person who didn't join us.
Okay.
We had quarrels with that person.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
No,
But
yeah, you just formed like 4 months into a lockdown.
yeah, I was like I wanted to do something like heavy still, you know what I mean? So just like and then like the name Final Words, that also it's like because I listened to a lot of No Zodiac as well, and like what was it? It's on do you know the song Chaos Reigns
By No Zodiac.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's when he goes, "These are your final words," and I was like,
yeah.
"Your final words, yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
Sean just killed me. Not bad.
This will be on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they say it's just moments like that bands get so many different names, and from just random things out there in pop culture as well. Like I'm a fan of a instrumental artist called Chimp Spanner, and I was like, where the hell did you get that name from, Chimp Spanner? He goes, I'm a really big fan of Foo Fighters, and I like the song Monkey Wrench. I just changed the name.
Yo.
Yeah, so
I
it's just like, so I call myself Chimp Spanner. Yeah.
I like that. It just sounds like a cool name.
Yeah. The Fall of Troy, I believe, they got their name from opening up a history book and pointing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
like,
and they were like, the Fall of Troy, there we go.
How some people like find their names is like sometimes it can be quite bizarre, you know. Like I don't know how the name Ligature went about because I joined after it was formed pretty much. But and then Final Words, literally it's just like I listened to the song. I was like, we're trying all sorts of names. I forgot the other names though that we're trying to start with. But then I was like, oh my god, no one's called Final Words. So I was like, that sounds sick. It could be good for like a beatdown style, you know.
Yep, that makes sense. Yeah.
Name, yeah.
Because Depravity, we were originally called Comatose.
Really?
Yeah, and it turned out another band had that name, so. Yeah, so we were like, fuck it.
Sounds good anyway.
Yeah, I prefer it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I do prefer that. Dan's gone Percent of Power Fist. I wonder how they came up with that.
What's that? Percent of Power Fist?
Yeah, there is a band, yeah.
Oh my god, comb her toes. Oh,
yeah.
man.
Laura's said Dinosaur Pile-Up are named after that bit in King Kong. And then Matt's gone, you called Final Words, but you continue to use words for lyrics. How dare you?
Do you know what? The next song is just going to be like, this is my final word, and then that's it.
This is it.
And don't say it anymore, ever.
Yeah.
Hey, look! It's all of us. Apart from Dave.
No! Not again! Not again!
You did your best.
Oh, Sean with the elimination.
Honourable mention 3 times already.
Sean, you sweaty man.
So you've had 3 EP releases so far as Final Words. Betrayal of the Brotherhood EP, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you had your 2 splits as well.
2 splits.
You did you did one split, and then you did your song. What's the song with Bitterwood? What's that about?
Oh yeah, that wasn't like a split. It's just featuring.
Oh, is it just a feature? Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, it was. The split was with a band called the Testament from Greece.
That's it. Yep.
And so yeah, so we got those out there. Those songs are a totally different sound from the first EP as well, and I feel like with our newer stuff as well, that's going to be another totally different sound. It's just it's like we're aiming to get it heavier each time.
Every single time.
Yeah, it's because like a first EP, it's good and all, but it's not. I can't say it right. Like the heaviness that we are truly aiming for. So we've been working hard behind the scenes.
Is oh, for fuck's sake. So do you have a let's join in. Right, let's go kill people. So is there like so you say there is a sound that you're aiming for. What's stopping you from getting that sound?
You know, you've always got to start somewhere, haven't you? You know, it's just experimenting and stuff, and you know, I can't really explain that yet. It's just like stuff that comes naturally. Like Sean, he's in the game with us. He does quite a lot of like the song making as well, and oh my god, he's come up with some really disgusting stuff. Like we can't wait. Oh my goodness.
That's good. No, very much looking forward to it. Is that to do with the song you're about to release as well? Well, not release, the one you're about to film.
Yeah. So we're doing that tomorrow. Actually, we're doing a music video tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be great that actually because my really good mate Dan, he's doing the filming for us. And I went to school with him and stuff. So
that's cool.
Yeah, we're filming in my hometown in Matlock. So
awesome.
It's going to be good. I'll take the guys around to my family.
It's was it an abandoned factory or something? Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you
know YouTubers are called TGF?
No, I don't.
No. Well, yeah, they filmed an episode there, so I was like, all right, that looks pretty good. We're gonna go there.
That's fine. Because as long as you can find a good location, like you can get a great music video. Because we actually just started filming one as well. Well, we just finished filming one the weekend. And we found a place in Luton called the Hat Factory, and just the basement was just completely empty. And like, yeah, you can use it.
Oh wow!
Well, okay,
nice.
Okay, big white wall. There we go. That's where the projector's going to go. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I've seen the picture for that actually.
Yeah, it is. It was a really, really cool day. The actual the venue is sick. Yeah, nothing about it that I can actually complain. What was I going to say? So, so you say Final Words is now is it your second band or?
Yeah, it's the second one. Hope the last one. We really want to make Final Words. You know, trying to get it up there. Yeah.
Yeah, bigger and better thing. Yeah, no, I completely get that.
Because we got so much influence, like from like oh, I just killed Faye.
What the hell is? Oh, it's this thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, we've got some slight influence from like EU style like beatdown bands. That's what we'd like.
What's your background in music been before then? Like, were you always a vocalist, or did you give the guitar a go or anything?
I've always been a vocalist. I did like I can't even. What's the point of me saying this? Oh fuck it. Like I can't. When I was in primary school, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do guitar, and I was doing guitar for like a good. I think it was like 6 months, something like that, and I was starting to somewhat get there. And then, what's it? He just
no,
goes,
don't do it.
What? Oh, you got
right,
but
yes,
yeah. So sorry, yeah. And basically, he goes, "Oh right, yeah, you're gonna do a solo in front of the whole school." As when I was in primary school, and I was like, what? I was like, this is year 5.
You're year 5, and I play Sweet Child of Mine.
Yeah, well, I think that's what he wanted, Sweet Child of Mine. Fully enough. So yeah, he's like, yeah, go play in front of the school. And I remember the anxiety when he said that, and I just stopped playing. It just that was the thing that made me stop. And
dude,
then
that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that.
No, no, but after that, it's like my mum got me my first CD when I was, I think I've, oh no, this is before actually, but I got my first CD when I was like 6, and it was System of a Down, Hypnotize. And
Oi.
yeah, I remember coming out of school and getting into the car. And she goes, I got you something," and I was like, I looked at it, I was like, "What's this?" I was like, like, "What's this? I don't get it." I was like, "Okay, cheers."
Were
And
you even
then
into heavy music at that point?
because my parents they listen to heavy music as well, so I've been brought up in it, and I guess it just kicked off from there. And my first show that I went to go and see was 2010. I saw Antation Autopsy, Trigger the Bloodshed, Whitechapel, and Job for a Cowboy.
Where
And
did you go and see that?
it was November 5th in Sheffield Corporation, 2010.
I was gonna say I went to that tour, but I went to the London date. I was gonna say, if for the love of God you went to the Camden date for that, I was gonna lose my mind right there.
That would have been weird.
So
Yeah.
that was the first gig you went to.
Yeah, and that's what made me want to be a vocalist, because I saw Phil Postman on there, and I was like, what the hell is that? I was like, what is he doing? Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, that is it is one of those moments. It's like I feel like you get like that extra level of heavy of how you develop your music. Like you hear like, I don't know, Slipknot for the first time, you go, oh, this is so angry. I like how angry this is. You know, like
I remember being 14 just saying, yeah, Slipknot's not heavy enough. Like, 'cause I started up pretty much on like this like deathcore that like
good Faye.
oh,
She ran in
can
front of the
imagine
gun.
shouting.
She just killed me back.
Oh,
but yeah, it is like it's like, oh, it's shouty, I love it, all this sort of stuff, and then like you develop into the next band, and it was like for me that was actually Whitechapel. They were the ones who, got me into like deathcore, essentially, into deathcore,
yeah.
and and it's just like every single genre has that band that breaks you into it, and that.
Oh, 100%. It's like where you start off, really, isn't it? It's and that's where the road will take you. Like, I'll say for me, it was just like super heavy shit
Yeah.
all the time. If I just remember like being like 13 and 14 and that, I was like listening to just disgusting music, and then I think that's where it took me to beatdown. And because I'm always looking for breakdowns when I was younger. I was trying to find the heaviest songs.
Yeah, the heaviest breakdown. Yeah.
Yeah, and like deathcore, like I love deathcore, don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't cutting it for me.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, for like the heaviness, when it comes to like beatdowns, and because it gets you riled up, doesn't it? Like,
it does, yeah. It takes the one part of the song of the genre you're into and just amplifies that one part. So
100%, it really does. Like that one thing can like give you a whole love for a genre.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like if you listen to death metal and you're like, oh, I really like the blast beats, and then you go into like tech death or something, you're like, well, I'm gonna get nothing but blast beats here. So this is why I love this.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember like after that, 2011, I went to see Suicide Silence in Leeds with As Blood Runs Black, Human Abstract, D's Nuts, and I think there's someone else.
What
Human
a
Veil.
show!
I know, yeah,
What a
that's
show.
crazy. And that was with Mitch Lucker as well. And, some dude, like, he swung off the speakers because the speakers were attached to the ceiling pretty much.
Yeah.
And I forgot where it was. I think it's like Uni, like Leeds Uni or something. Like,
okay, yeah.
I forgot what it's called. But some of the guys who's watching this might know. But I remember he jumped down. I was like, on poor 14-year-old me, and I was like, he elbowed first straight into me, and I remember I passed out like, and I woke up again. Some guys were taking me over the barrier and like taking me across, and I went past like Mitch Lucker and that, and I was like, right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're right. It's like, your nose is completely spread across your face. But I'm fine, I'm alright.
All that stuff, though, it all comes down, and I was like, I want to be a fucking vocalist. And I used to break into my school's music department, and I used to like because I went to boarding school. Like, I'm not like no privilege or anything like that, because it's because the army paid for a lot of it. Because my dad was in the army, and they paid for a lot of the fees.
Yeah.
And they had an awesome music department. They had like speakers and all the microphone stuff, and I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna start practicing and let's do it. And I practiced starting inhales because of annotations and autopsy.
we all
it
did
was
that,
shit.
yeah.
And it was like I was doing Gorgle Gadget all the time. And I remember I remember the deputy head of the school. He came in because he said he could hear it from his house, and his house is quite far away from it because I turned it up full blast in the music department. The windows were open, and they're like squealing to like Gorgle Gadget. And he comes in and he goes, "What on earth is that?" Like, I can hear that from my house.
You can't have that Satan worshipping music in my school.
You've broken in, and it's he let it slide. But
yeah,
I think he was just happy for my love for music, I guess. But yeah, the
That's
music
brilliant.
teacher, her name was Miss Kitchener, and she's trying to get me on the choir after that.
Oh my
And I was
God.
like, yeah, not a chance, not a chance. I don't do any of that, nah.
Laura in chat has said that the first In Informed 2 track was all inhales. I know your pain. I know your feeling.
Yeah. I can't stand inhales. It's so like I realised what I was doing. I was like, what am I doing? I was like, started to listen to more. I watched this. It was a tutorial by Phil Bozeman on his. He has a YouTube channel.
That's it. Yeah, Philly Bo,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. And oh shit, I'm gonna die. Bollocks. And he was showing like how to do it and stuff, and I was like, oh man, I feel like a right idiot, me.
One of my favourite things is when like a vocalist who's so achieved at their craft and they try to like make it sound like what they're doing is like, because it's second nature to them. And then they're like,
Yeah.
oh, all you need to do is like, just, stretch your diaphragm a little bit, have like a little sip of tea. And then, you just let out a little like, it's like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah.
Nah.
How do you do this?
Yeah. Like, no. Let's get one thing's right.
Yeah,
That is not how it works.
A lot of it was like saying like how to bark like a dog and stuff like that, and then you sort of like drone it out, and you keep it going forwards. And I was like, all right, but like with the final word stuff, because us as a band, we've been talking about it, and we are actually not looking like a whole like different style of music. It's going to stay within it, but it's going to be that more heavier, like the vocal styles as well, because I feel like I haven't been using my full potential, because I've been practicing for a long time doing like deathcore vocals and stuff, and then when I do beatdown style vocals, I then cut out those deathcore styles, like the heavier, more like lower stuff, and I can't do that. So when you're live, for example, I'm doing like normal vocals that I do, like that you've heard, and then if I try to do something lower, it sounds shit because I've been fucking my voice up with those style vocals.
Yeah.
And it's like the changing it to that, that's something I've got to learn, I think. And so like with the newer stuff, it's going to be a bit more like the lower like gutturals and stuff as well. So they'll just give it that extra heaviness, I guess, too. I really want to use my potential. So
okay, it's good you're able to actually push that. And do you think how much of this potential do you think you've got to with the new material you're releasing?
This next stuff that you're going to hear, it's not really going to be like that, but it's going to be heavier.
That's good.
Especially than the first EP. The vocals are totally different, the vocal style, because I sound like fucking Scooby-Doo on the fucking first EP. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, this one's good, mate. It's gonna be good. So you've got those vocal styles that's coming up, and then you've got a newer vocal styles that's coming up after that.
All on the same release, or?
No.
Okay, so these will be different releases.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So yeah, but a bit of variety, and so yeah, when I'm live, I'll still do those styles, like as adjacent to the tracks.
Yeah.
Which it should sound like.
Speaking of shows that you guys are going to be playing, how the hell did you score it? Is it Fajtfest? Is that how you pronounce it? The Czechoslovakian one.
Yeah, we keep calling it like Fajtfest or something.
It's F-A-G-T Fest. I can't pronounce it. I don't know if it's fight or fadged.
I feel like I'm saying it wrong, so I think it translates to Fajtfest actually, and so that's in Czech Republic, and that's pretty much thanks to Matt, Our gorgeous manager.
Yeah.
Suicide Krew. Yeah. So basically, we know the guitarist of Lionheart.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's part of SK Suicide Krew.
Yep.
And so yeah, guess it's one of the perks there, and we got a good referral from him, Ricky. So he passed that on to Thomas, I believe his name is, promoter in Fajtfest.
Okay.
And we got good word and whatnot, and I guess saw our stuff and thought, okay, yeah, that'll be good. So opening up, it's a huge privilege.
Yeah, it's
because
insane.
I've always wanted to play in a different country, and that's the main aim for all of us. In fact, as a band, we just want to play abroad, like constantly. We've got a couple of things up in the end of the year as well for abroad. Wait, Faye tried killing me. Fuck off. And yeah, so yeah, we've got a couple of those coming up in the end of the year as well, which is awesome.
I like how you didn't start with German. Oh my God.
Yeah, starting with Germany because that's like
the
dream place to play.
Yeah, you could have started Germany. You could have started France. Now you was like, no, we'll just go all the way to Czech Republic.
It's awesome, and it's a full like open air festival as well, like camping.
That's
and shit.
mad. That is really
I
good.
know. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so excited. I'm shaking my tits off.
Czech Republic. How far is it from like Prague? Is it in Prague or is it like far away or?
I think it's on like the outskirts of Prague. I think it's like the northwest. So you go from Prague, it's about half an hour away. It's in the countryside. Beautiful scenery. There's I think there's a big lake or something because I've seen the video and I was like, I want to get in that fucking lake. And there's it's just beautiful. Like it looks like valleys or something.
That sounds really good. Yeah, really looking forward to hearing what happens with that. Yeah, and hopefully you guys will get recognition that you guys deserve as well. So
yeah,
nice
thanks very much. And like with that, it's so good because basically so yeah, we go Fajtfest. It was so expensive to it's such like short notice to get gear over and stuff. So awesome to No Face No Case. They're sorting us gear out, and we'll be chilling with them as well.
That's awesome. So, yeah.
Yeah, they're such good lads, and really appreciate it. Sorry, the cat's mithering me. Hey, all. Yeah, so they're doing all that. So obviously we'll provide them with some drinks or something.
Yeah, and, some way of saying thank you, however you can.
Oh, and to Ricky as well. Big up Ricky if he sees this. I'll forward this to Ricky if he's not seeing it from Lionheart. Yeah.
Come over to the say Ricky, come over to the UK and play a show with Final Words and Depravity. Yeah.
Yeah, Depravity, please.
Yeah.
You guys deserve a lot more recognition as well. Like fucking slap.
Thank you very much.
It was a good tour when we did that, wasn't it?
It was good. It was very, very good. Unfortunate end to the tour, but it was a good tour.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, with the van getting broken into.
Yeah, the only thing that was taken was food, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
I just killed Sean.
I was gonna say because the worst bit about that is like the costs that it leaves you guys with to deal with. God, yeah. It's just like it's completely fucked because like you guys don't deserve that.
It was a ball ache. That was just before I set it all, wasn't it?
I got set to kill. Was it Setakai Bang HC? I've got in a chat saying fucking Nottingham for you.
yeah.
But yeah, it's such a shame that happens because just that single act of this person. I mean, it sucks that this person was so desperate for food that they stole from you. But at the, we
like to say it is what it is. These things do happen. So like anyone obviously in this chat, like wants to get in a band or something and want to go tour and just know it could happen to you. What I mean? Like it. You know what I mean? Like the expenses and stuff. Like it was a ball ache for all of us, but it's just like just pay for it and crack on.
Yeah. No, I got you.
I'm worried about parking Nottingham now. I'm always going to park in an NCP
NCP garage.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, like you can actually like pay for a guard on your car and everything. Guard dogs, claymores round it.
Stand here, I'll give you £1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
More than the damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you do realise this is actually just going to like rinse your money.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? But it's saying like the thing is like the entire tour like is then it puts such a dampener on it. But I say I do hope that I hope it put us in even better graces because like we were helping you guys out by getting all your stuff on
Oh, absolutely. You
getting
guys
your stuff on stage and shit. Yeah, just to make sure everything was going well. So you guys still got to play everything.
Yeah, we got bare love for you guys. Like that was just fucking awesome. And the fact we're just like, right, yeah, let's do this. Let's just do this set and I think Dan helped out with the recording as well.
That was it. Yeah. Well, he's right at the end of the video, which I will be putting in post.
Big up for coming. We've got merch in the back. Someone's going to be chilling outside.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say Laura said claim the NCP back on band expenses.
Oh yeah. I proper big up, man.
Yeah. The issue with NCPs nowadays is like some of the ones in London charge more an hour than national minimum wage.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Like some of the prices. I think the most we paid for is I think it's a place called Q Park or something in Leeds. So when we're playing Leeds, we're trying to avoid that now because that costs like 20 quid per parking or something. We're like, no,
it's just so much money.
Yeah, hold tight, not smoshers, man. We'll know now for when we're next playing Nottingham, which I think is in July. Me and Callum Sandon and with SK Booking and. Sorry, it's bloody hell. It's so loud with those bombs coming down.
Yeah.
Right. So
we just got rinsed.
SK Booking and Unearthed. We're putting on Spawn of Disgust with Pint Glass, Capital Punishment, Skin of Snake, and us as well. So yeah, that's going to be good in July and Percy Picklebackers. So, but that was
such
pretty
a good
much...
venue. Such a good venue. Exactly. I love that shit.
Just don't park up that tiny road in that little car park on the left. It's got like a picture of like a monkey on the wall, like a Cocoa Pops monkey on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, don't park there. All right.
Yeah. You were speaking earlier about German bands and stuff like. Where did your love for German music come from? Because I see you posting it a lot online, saying as long as it's German, give it to me. Like, where did this come from?
Basically, from year 7, I've been listening to Rammstein. It is my most favourite band in the entire universe. I'm going to see them next month. I've got 5 zone tickets in Cardiff.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, boy. I can't wait.
Have you ever seen them live before?
I saw them at Download in 2016, but it's not the same when it's a festival, is it?
I was there. I was at that one.
Oh, man, yes.
That was a good gig.
It was good, but it felt like it's not the full potential. It's not the full thing.
Yeah,
so
I get that.
It's not disappointing, but it was like I want to see them in their own element, their own aura, and I can't wait to see finally after since being in year 7, like 11-year-old Jack, just like I'll be absolutely dying right now. It's, oh, man, come on. Anyway, so goes from Rammstein, and I love the language. I love the the culture out there as well, and I've always wanted to visit the country.
Okay.
And a lot of the beatdown bands are from Germany that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, wow,
it just happens to all fit in nicely.
Yeah, they absolutely provide that country does when it comes to beatdown. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the language. It just sounds aggressive.
It does.
Well,
it is an aggressive language, like not in a negative way.
Oh, in an absolutely positive way.
Yeah.
It's good. Not always negative, but it's when it's used in like harsh vocals. You're like, oh.
Yeah. It does add a certain spice to it, doesn't it? Yeah. So the fact that all these bands are like from Germany, just like it just happens to go hand in hand. So what German bands could you plug then for people who haven't? I mean, you can plug whoever you want. I'll chuck all the links in chat.
Oh hell yeah! So I'll go from it's no particular order, but like Spawn and Scuss, obviously they're one of like my main fucking lads, you know. Schwarzkopf, Harlequin, Fight Club. Fight Club's actually they're quite new. They've been going up quite well actually. I think they released something new recently. I believe Blood for Betrayal.
Okay.
Yeah, they're German. They've Harlequin and Blood for Betrayal. They've actually come out with a new split.
Okay.
Brawl Between Enemies. Yeah, there's a lot more. Like, but on the spot, it's a bit like
Yeah. When you are on the spot, you're just like yeah, because like you might like watch this back in post and be like, oh my god, I've just thought of 70 bands I could have like spoken about. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like,
yeah.
There's so many bands. Like I love a lot of like US beatdown as well. You know, like Stone Cold Stunner and Nailed Down. Unfortunately, Nailed Down aren't doing their thing anymore.
Yep.
Which I'm wounded about.
Yeah. You do get bands that are just they leave a lasting impression, don't they?
Yeah.
So one thing I see on a lot of both the stuff you post about and Final Words material in particular, I do see a lot of like Support 1911 and SK Suicide Crew. What actually is this? And what is this all about? Because
Matt's laughing in the background.
Yeah, it's basically a crew. Suicide Crew. It's like it's not. I won't call it a gang or anything because you don't do gang stuff. Right?
Yep.
It's like a group of people just like putting on shows, being mates who help each other out and repping colours and repping letters and it's great. I got through to them from Matt actually. He introduced me to SK.
Okay.
And I started out as it's pretty much like a prospect. You do like a bit like probation sort of thing.
Okay.
And you just earn your way to being there. For example, like once putting on a show or something for the guys. Like SK booking is prime example. Like Dan Meller, he's done a show recently in Nottingham at Percy's, and that went off well. That's through SK booking.
Okay.
So he's doing very well for himself as a prospect.
Because SK is also
vegan Matt as well.
It's a worldwide thing, isn't it? It's not just like a UK based thing. It is worldwide.
It started in the US, and basically it's in Germany as well and the UK. So it's just those three areas at the moment. But yeah, I wouldn't know where else it'll go, and yeah.
No, I was about to say because I wasn't sure if it was like because I didn't know if the love for German music was like a thing that just happened to click with it, or is it like how much of it is interlinked and stuff? Because you say was it one of the guys from Lionheart is like all about it as well? So
so Ricky, he's in Suicide Crew as well. It's like so. People wondering because I get asked this a lot. It's like the 1911. How does that come into it? It's like so. S is the 19th letter in the alphabet, and then K is the 11th in the alphabet.
It's almost like too easy at that point, isn't it? When you work there, you're like, oh yeah, actually, yeah.
So yeah, I've always got my cap on. 1911. I always rep it at work as well, and yeah, they just don't have a clue. It's like 1911. I'm like, yeah.
Because when I first saw like 1911, I didn't know what Suicide Crew was. I didn't know what SK was, all that sort of thing. So, but the very first time that I heard about it, and then I saw 1911, because I knew you were like, an army lad and all that sort of thing. I thought it was about the pistol. I thought that's as in like the M1911. I was like, oh yeah, okay, right, I get it. Yeah, that's a nice little thing. And then I saw all this other stuff that came with it, and I was because that actually made sense to me. And I was like, I ended up 1 and 1 together and got 7 somehow. But it still makes sense.
That would make sense. That having that initial thought and at first I was like, is it like proper gang stuff? But no, it's not. It's, it is awesome though. It's fucking sick. I know it sounds cheesy now, but I feel really proud. To rep and stuff, and it's just like you know, the guys are so awesome. Like it's not quantity, it's quality. Within it as well.
Yeah, and it's good that you all support each other as well in your own music endeavors as well. Like, is it a thing of like, or is it almost a thing of like, so it is all like hardcore and beatdown bands, but is it a thing of like, regardless of what it is, you will all support each other? Like, oh shit, I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Is it a thing of you? Yeah, so you all will support each other regardless of the genre, because you have your hardcore, you have your beatdown. They are different genres. I mean, you know, the untrained ear would, you know.
We got in the US side, we've got well, two guys that I know. They do like rap and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, Grayson. I think got a guy called Grayson. We got another one, Grim Slugger. Check him out on Spotify. Grim Slugger. He does some good stuff. Sipping on that top shelf, you know what I mean? Yo, I'll forward this on to him if he's not watching it. But yeah, man.
You got a shout out. That's all he needs.
Man, really good stuff. Really good stuff if you're into that. Definitely check it out.
It's good to see that. Yeah, you guys are like willing to support each other, like regardless of the fact of what's going on. But no, that is good to hear.
If it's a tight community, and it was quite small. the UK chapter is quite small in the UK, and then it's just spread around, and I think it's because, you know, I'm shouting it down the mic all the fucking time, and every time we play, and then people are like, "What is that?" You know, and it just went on forwards, and
everything just seemed to fit.
Gathering people.
So you also run like SK Records. Like, what can you tell me about that? Is that something you started up or something you joined?
Sorry?
Or...
Oh no, no, I didn't start it up. I believe Matt, was it you? Like, put in the chat if it was you. Matt Whittle.
Thank you very much for the follow, Seto Kaiba.
Yeah, I jumped on to like help with some of the stuff, and then now like it's just like SK booking, like UK. It's just so the members can put on shows through that.
Okay.
So I guess anyone who's a member can put a show on through there. Like that Spawn and Scuss show that's coming. Oh my goodness! And Faith photography. She'll be doing some photos for that as well.
Yes, to say so SK Records, is this so you're actually like so you're like putting together was it shows and stuff like that? How big would you want this to go? Like,
what's that? Sorry.
So with SK Records, how big would you want it to go eventually? Because at the moment you say you're putting on shows and stuff like that and supporting bands, but to what extent would you what would be the top for you for this?
SK Records. See Matt put in the chat saying that he started it and I was helping. He's gone quiet. So basically, it's not. So the shows that are going on, SK Records doesn't put shows on. It's the SK UK booking.
Okay.
That put the shows on.
Yeah.
And the SK Records. It was like the Generation Triple X. It was getting their merch out in the UK. You know, just like promoting it pretty much and. Selling it at shows. Yes, Matt, you love anime. I know you love anime.
Good. So get on to a more personal question. You recently left the army. How did you balance that and being in a band?
That was quite alright because the boys in the bands they're really accommodating. So shows that I could do and couldn't do, and you know, practice I could go home pretty much most weekends anyway. So I was like, all right, we'll do practice when I come home, and so it was all right. Booking it off, I had the army. You can get a lot of time off, like you know, you've got like I think it's like 30 something days, like you can take off a year.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, and then you get like given days from the commanding officer, so she'll give you days where she, you know, deems necessary. Like for example, like, all right, you guys worked hard, so here you go, have Monday off or have Friday off or something. And yeah.
Oh, shit! Sorry.
Oh. Like the army, it was good. It was just, do you know what? I don't care about it now. So basically, there's quite a bit of toxicity within the team that I was in, and there was one member which was an absolute dick, and just made my life hell. Because I had some personal stuff, going on, and he just did not care because it wasn't his family. You know,
Okay.
You know, it's like, for example, like I had to get home and he goes, oh, like emergency, and it was like, oh right, let me just look at Manning. Yeah, no, even though we're not doing anything that day, like, just let me go home.
Yeah, no,
Like...
yeah, it's sad. It's horrible that because of one person, you're experiencing your.
Well, it's more than one person. It was just fucking like it was a lot. Like hierarchy in that. Like it was, you know, the my mates there, absolutely great, golden. Like absolutely love them, and I'm going back to camp next month to go and see them all.
Okay.
And because I still got my IDs, which is good because you can keep them, so you get like a veteran's ID when you come out.
Yep.
Yeah, and but it's like some are like the guys are like a bit higher ranking. They're just fucking. It just I couldn't stand it anymore. It was just like the way they talk to you, treat you like shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought that sort of stuff would be stamped out. Yeah, I get it's the army and that, but it's like when I'm a movement controller and I'm sat behind a checking desk or something, like there's no need to talk to me like I'm a baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I was undermined all the time, and it just pissed me off.
There's just no need for it.
Yeah, nah. But like the corporals and below that just sound absolutely sound.
Okay.
They just like shout out to Corporal Ramsey. He's just man, it's the golden corporal.
Please tell me his first name was Gordon.
No.
Jack, where's the lamb sauce?
Where's the lamb sauce?
Oh, Gordon, your last name as well.
Oh shit.
But he'd have to call you lamb sauce, wouldn't he? He'd have to.
Yeah.
But say and so do you feel like your time in the army, like, trying to get your time off, and like the band then knowing your commitments to it and all that sort of thing, do you feel like that helped them, like, for better or for worse, for other commitments that may happen in future with other things, or?
Sorry, I couldn't get your question there. That was loud.
So
Loud on the gameplay.
no worries, with you being in the army and then you subsequently having to have time off and stuff like that, and not be with the band, do you feel like that may have like helped you for better or worse with like in the future with what you like?
Yeah, I mean, like we did, because when we started Fajtfest, it was like it was over COVID, so basically the army were like, right, yeah, go home for 6 months, and like every now and then I had to go into work to do some things. And then I was pretty much at home for like 6 months and growing a beard and everything. And just like we had so much time to write stuff, and it was just it was great. And so that sets up pretty good as well.
Okay, that's good.
And yeah, a lot of guys in Vanguard as well. They're also off too.
Yep.
And yeah, we all had time for it, and we still do have time because we love this band. I've even got a tattoo. I've got FWBD tattooed on my arm.
Good man.
And yeah, like we absolutely love it, and we'll do anything for it. And but yeah, with this new job, get all bank holiday off, and because I live nearby now, I don't have to travel fucking miles to go home anymore, so it's less stress off my back, and petrol money and whatever. Mm-hmm. And oh, go on, mate. Yeah, play the game for you. Yeah, I feel
killing
like
two people playing the game.
Yeah, they're very accommodating this job as well. So
that's good.
Yeah, it's very good indeed. And I get my evenings.
Yeah, it's nice to have your evenings there. That is definitely a. Oh, it's all three of us. We'll vote for ourselves.
Honorable mention. Go on, Sean.
you took the Wheeler reward.
Yeah.
Participation, medal. So for both like within the army and like people who are coming out, like would you like what do you think are the best things that could be done to help support like vets and like even like just day-to-day things, the regular without use of a better word, regular Joes like me could do on a day-to-day basis just to help like people out?
What do you mean, like helping like veterans out?
So like you have like army vets who come back who like aren't integrated back into our system as well.
Oh, like saying like how hard it is to get to become like a civilian after that was an absolute ball ache. That was a head wobble coming out, if I'm honest. I had a bit of time where I was just like, oh my god, and I like, what am I doing? Like, you get worried about like your future and stuff, and then you're like, nah, I've got to get my head in the game and just crack on. So basically, like, I've never been a proper full-fledged civilian because I've been they call a pad brat. So you know, when you're like one of your family members, they're in the army and you're moving around with them and stuff, and you're that's your life. You're around the army the whole time. Because my dad was in the paras, and he's done some awesome shit, which obviously I can't mention on here. But
basically, this game's based on him.
Yeah, Call of Duty's real, guys.
Was your dad named Captain Price or something?
Oh no, no! But he got up to a high level. We've got regimental sergeant major.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, and then that's me, leaving as a private. And but I love that he's still proud of me. Like that, even if I don't choose that route in the army, because everyone's different. As long as I'm cracking on, doing well in my own trade. Obviously, who's in the army and wanting to come out, just go for it, man. You know, like, make sure you're set up before. You know, so like I had the job set up before, so I had Amazon. Set up before Amazon delivery, and fucking dreadful in my opinion. I hated it.
I will say my girlfriend used to work for them, and my girlfriend's brother currently works for them, but he works for them as an engineer. And they both,
an engineer.
Neither of them have anything good to say about them.
Yeah, they don't really accommodate for their employees.
Yeah, they don't.
You start early in the day and you finish, like, you come home at like 9 at night. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is shit. And I just felt like crap every time I went. Yeah. Like, before going to work, I was like, bollocks.
And then you see, you see Jeff Bezos, like, sitting on his mountain of gold, and you're like, what am I doing?
Not bad. Yeah. And you just think, wow, yeah, you sit up there, mate, and I'm working for this wage.
Yeah.
Yeah, innit? But it's like, you get out and about, but it's like you've got a certain amount of packages to do in this amount of time. I think maybe that's quite. Would that be relatable for you? With your.
So we get paid for our time rather than our actual how
not
well we do.
Like,
it's not how many packages we do. It's just the time we're actually out there. So that is definitely better. It is, like
the Amazon one's quite toxic because what
exactly
if you're injured or something, you go a bit slower. And...
Yeah. Was it, or you don't know an area, for example?
Yeah, exactly. And they had like on the WhatsApp, you kept having to look at your WhatsApp because they go, oh yeah, you're behind and you're ahead. So you're getting embarrassed in front of other people, and you feel like your head's mashed because you're trying to fucking beat everyone. Like, I was doing all right, to be fair, when I first joined. Oh, sorry, mate, I just killed you with a nade. And,
it's fine.
It just felt like that was very toxic, and I couldn't deal with that anymore. And the boss got really angry because I picked up a new job to be a water engineer, and which I'm bloody loving. Like I love going to work. Like, it's great, it's awesome. And the people who work there, a lot of them are ex-military as well, which is great.
Which funnily enough, my girlfriend's brother is ex-military as well, and he's now doing all like the engineering as well for Amazon. So it seems like they pick up a trade or something like that in the army and then take it.
Oh yeah,
elsewhere, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. And it's funny how I'm now a water engineer since I used to be sat behind a checking desk. Anyone coming out of the army, just like literally like get set up before and just go out there. It's like, it's scary in that, but just like make sure you got a place like to stay in that, and just go for it. Don't go backwards or anything like that. And then just like with Amazon, I just thought, right, I've got to stick out with it. I've got to stick to it until I find a new job and I can transfer straight away, because a job's a job. I was like, I don't want to stop losing money and that'll be very bad.
Because we always get that shit of like, money isn't the key to happiness. But it's like, yeah, but I'm always sad when I'm poor. So
yeah. Matt, I like Happy Jack.
We all like Happy Jack. Was it? Em was saying, was it? Her dad's been 42 years now.
Oh bloody hell, yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous
42 years.
So for UK bands as well? Just going on to another question. What sort of bands in the beatdown scene in the UK would you recommend people go and listen to? I'm not asking for a plug of Depravity.
It's probably no, but no, you guys fucking raw man. So what UK bands in general, or just saying beatdown, or just anything?
Anything at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not many beatdown bands. So anything, I like Cold Hard Truth, but I know, Cold Hard Truth, Desolated, classic.
Yeah,
classic, innit?
It's like classic rock.
yeah. Capital Punishment. I know Skin and Snake are getting out there.
Yeah.
I quite dig them actually. Trying to think when it comes to the top of your head,
you said like you got your iPod there and all that sort of thing. Right. This is one question that I ask everyone who comes on this little interview. What are your tour life hacks? What do you do on tour? Yeah, tour life hacks. So what do you do on tour that makes your life just 10 times easier? Like what little
fucking hell.
What little things have you got?
Oh, I'm rough as fuck, mate. I'm fucking rough. Oh my god, I would just sit in the driver's seat and just lay my head on the window and sleep, and I feel gopping like the next day. But I've slept in worse. I slept in fields and woods and stuff. So I think.
So do you think that your time in the army has actually set you up for tour life?
Yeah, I think so. And oh my goodness me, like sleeping in like just pissing down rain and like soaking, and it's just like freezing, like -1 degree or something. You're just like, oh man, but so, it is what it is.
So what we're gonna say to our listeners is, if you want to get used to tour life, hey, that guy just headbutted a dude with a helmet on. He's mental.
Yeah.
Idiots.
So you would say your thing is to sleep outside in the rain in winter to get used to tour.
Yeah, 100%. Go camping.
Go camping in winter. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. No heater.
Just get a tarp over a couple of trees and sleep in a sleeping bag, and that's it.
That's all you need to do. And then tour life is ready for you. What was I going to say? So yeah, next one. So what do you have planned for 2022 as final words? And you as a human being, you got anything planned?
So yeah, band-wise, we've got we've got some new releases coming out. We're doing a music video tomorrow.
Awesome.
So that's going to be good. There's new releases, absolutely disgusting. And I'm not just. I know every band will say that, don't they? It's like
you guys aren't ready.
Yeah, you guys aren't ready. Oh god, come on. But you guys make of it what you make of it. Just have a good listen to it, and so we've got the Spawn and Disgust shows coming up.
Yeah,
we're playing with Realm of Torment in 4th of June in Bradford.
Awesome.
For Eden Hudson's final showcase. That's going to be good.
Okay.
We have Czech Republic, so Fajtfest. That's also going to be good.
That's going to be incredible.
Oh my god, that's going to be great. It's a brilliant opportunity. We'll try and we'll get some vlog. We'll try and get a vlog done for it to show you guys what it's like, and we'll try and get a video of the stage of us playing. So I know because we'll be first on. There won't be that much movement, but we'll try and get people exercise. Give them a good morning exercise, perhaps. Spawn and Disgust weekender.
Awesome.
This will be good. They're our mates, and very proud to be on there.
Yeah.
I can't reveal what's coming up later on in the year, but we are playing in EU and especially
Germany.
Yeah, boy! I can't wait for my first trip to Germany. I'm gonna party. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna party hard.
It's gonna be a good time for you, yeah, in particular.
Exactly, and yeah, personal wise, yeah, going Bloodstock Festival as well. That's
awesome!
A cracking lineup. Yeah, it's gonna be good. That
is a pretty good lineup.
A huge
this
group
year,
of us to
actually.
go in.
What's that? That is a really good lineup this year.
Oh my goodness! I think it's one of the best. One of the best lineups.
Yeah, I was gonna say because oh fucking! I just saw Faye just like take down someone there. I didn't want to get involved. I was so tempted just to shoot her and like just team kill her.
Feel like Faye, come here. I'm coming for you.
She just sniped me from behind.
I'm coming, Faye. I'm coming, Faye.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. So I was gonna say yeah, I really do hope that Germany is like everything that you hope it to be as well, because that'd be so good.
Yeah, be awesome, and being accommodated by awesome people. So like, you know, like Spawn and Schwarzkopf. Like, so we got friends with them.
Schwarzkopf are actually on some of the shows as well, or are they just gonna be there?
Nah, like the full thing hasn't been in full, you know.
Has been announced.
Yeah, it's not fully like there yet, like the whole works of it all. So it's in process at the moment. But yeah, yeah, a lot going on this year. It's gonna be cracking, and next year as well. It's just gonna get better every year. We just want to make it good for the people that that listen.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Yeah, which is hilarious when you think about it to an extent, because we write music for people to injure each other to.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's our aim. We want people to fight to our music. So
yeah,
that's why when we're there going, come on, let's get violent.
Yeah, exactly.
Just do it.
Yeah, hurt each other. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been great. It's actually been a really, really good interview. I've enjoyed this one. It's been fun. So check out Final Words. I'll put all the links in the descriptions. Bands that have been mentioned, it's all in the description. And thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good day.
Bye.